Wisconsin law enforcement are trying a new approach to solving some of the state's most elusive cold cases. They're putting a special deck of playing cards in the hands of jail inmates. News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio to explain how it works.
Mark, inmates don't have much to do during the day, so playing cards are a big part of their daily routine. Wisconsin is hoping to capitalize on that hobby by printing decks of cards featuring the faces and stories of unsolved violent crimes. In 2004, murder victim Tong Tao's brother was frustrated with how long it was taking for investigators to get answers.
If we live in our homeland, this kind of problem won't take this long to find out or to investigate it.
That was just 1 year after his brother's body was found in Nelson Park. Today, more than 8 years after the murder, Tao's case remains unsolved. Now there is a renewed effort to generate tips on cold cases like Tao's murder. This week, the Wisconsin Association of Homicide Investigators released the first edition of Cold Case Playing Cards. Each card includes a short synopsis of the crime and a photograph of the victim. 5 of the cards in the deck feature lacrosse murder victims and missing persons: Tong Tao, Evelyn Hartley, Linda Wegner, Madeline Edmond, and Ricky Larson. The decks of cards were distributed to prisons and sheriff's departments around the state. The hope is that inmates will see crimes they know about on the cards and come forward to police with their information to try to negotiate a deal.
Contrary to, popular belief, inmates do furnish information. There is no honor among thieves, and if they can better themselves, they will certainly do that. And who would have more information than the people that hang around with the people that commit crimes?
Wisconsin isn't the first state to use cold case playing cards to get clues from prisoners. The cards generated crucial new tips on at least 5 cases in Florida.
Other states across the country have done this and have been able to close some cases based on information that they have received. And at this point, Wisconsin is hoping to be able to do the same thing.
Wisconsin's cards are modeled after similar initiatives in Florida, Indiana, Minnesota, Missouri, Texas, and Washington. 2 cases you won't find in the deck: Terry Dalloway, whose burned and decapitated body was found in a ditch in 1985, and Shannon Salisbury, who's been missing since 1994. At the time these cards were being created, law enforcement was following up on information they hoped would help them close those cases. They thought they might have them solved by the time the cards went to print, but that didn't happen. Those cases are still cold today.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Dalloway and Salisbury may be included in the 2nd edition of Cold Case Cards. That edition would not go to print until next year at the earliest.